Hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're having a look at, well, believe it or not, Professional Farmer 2017. Yeah, no, we're not even halfway through 2016, but there you go. So, I found this over on Kinguin, which is a game site that sells Steam keys and good old game keys, etc. Very reputable site, but I managed to find it for less than half of what Steam was asking, which, and I'll be honest with you, is the only reason we're looking at it. It has had nothing but bad reviews, basically. Well, there was... If you look at the reviews, it's kind of weird. The reviews are actually fairly positive, even though it says it's had mostly negative reviews. That I don't know. If you read the discussions, they're all pretty much negative, and I can sort of understand. But beyond that, unlike most of the examples of this I've seen by other YouTubers, we're going to try and not be too negative. A word about it: if you light the game up and you have an Xbox 360 controller, or I would imagine an Xbox One or PS4 or whatever your game controller is, plugged in, it will recognize that and only that in the options menu. And it's not, in fact, till you get in game that you realize that, hey, now my mouse works. Well, sort of, although it's got some kind of weird acceleration on it. So, I'm using a 360 pad. There we go, as it was plugged in, but as I say, in the options menu at least you will have no choice, and there is no remapping, none of that. Anyway, let's get on with it. It is, let's say from the very start, a very nice looking map, and it runs, oops, I was just going to say, it runs really, really well, and then I got a sudden frame drop. Well, whatever it was very minute and very, very over with. So let's get in. This is our Vistra, and, well, it kind of looks like a Fent, maybe a Valtra. I guess it's supposed to be a Valtra. I've got everything running on high. You see it's keeping a good frame rate, but I gotta say, the detailing leaves a little to be desired. Turn that down a bit. There we go. They've done away with the odd gear system. If you're using your joystick, it's simply the left trigger for reverse, right trigger for forward, normal steering. You can repaint your vehicle. The camera angles are a little odd as well. You have this, which is pretty much your free camera. However, if you want to zoom out, you actually have to use your mouse. I haven't found any way to do it with the joystick, so it's kind of weird that way. So this is your free camera, and as you'll notice, what it doesn't do is follow behind the vehicle. So you do have to actually turn. So here's our farm. You can see, pretty decent actually. Everything well labeled, lets you know what everything does and how to make it go, which is really cool. An example, if we drive over by the chickens, it'll actually tell us. Chickens, they produce eggs. Really? And you can sell these at the market. Also sell animals to the butcher. The earnings depend on the animal's condition. Each day, chickens require water and corn, which you can drop off here at the chicken shed with the right trailer. Okay. And it tells us, chicken shed, up in the top right, everything to do with it. That's pretty cool. So, there's our water source, and again, tells you what to do and what to use to do it. So that's all pretty cool. Our silos, looks like we have seeds and stuff down here. Your other camera angles, by the way, are this, which locks you directly behind the tractor, and you have no zoom capability, including with the mouse, and this, which does have indoor sound, i.e. the volume cuts to almost zero. So the mirrors, they work, but they don't. It does happen, there is something sort of whitish behind us, so it shows those. What the mirrors actually show, if you're on the farm, it shows farm things. If you're on the highway, it shows highway things. What it does not show is what's actually in your mirrors. Alright, so here we've got seeds and pesticides and all of that good stuff. Fill your seeder. Fill your syringe with water. You can convert it to fungicide. So that's how that works. You fill your sprayer first with water, and then you come over here and decide whether you want fungicide or insecticide. So very cool. Then we have our silos. If we have a look at how do we get to the map? Don't know. M doesn't work. Oh, I see. The mini-map is actually a full map anyway. Alrighty. Let's take a trip into town. Oof. I hope nobody's getting nauseated with this in-cab view. There we go. I mean, overall, this doesn't look too bad, you know? The real fun starts, though, when you do the farming. From what I've seen, the biggest issues are the fact that there is no sort of cruise speed, including when you're running implements. And in fact, it's kind of odd, because you'll see my top speed right now is about 33 mile an hour or something like that. With a plow, lowered in the field, buried to the hilt, it'll actually do almost 40. And here's the other odd thing. Now, I would imagine they've done this to make it run quicker, because it does run beautifully smooth. I mean, this thing is just silky the way it runs. But yeah, I would imagine that right now, the rest of the map is gone. And they do that, of course, to save resources. So there you are. In fact, I've kind of noticed after, as I said, I have watched a few people that have put up videos on it. And something I've kind of noticed is that it almost seems like everything that got bitched about in Professional Farmer 14 and then Expert Farmer 15, and yeah, I don't care if UIG got Vis Software to do this one and had somebody else do the other. It's all the same thing. It's the same assets being handed to another company to try and do a decent job of it. And this was Vis Software's attempt. So here's our village. Now, as I said, what I've sort of seen from other people's plays of this game, it's almost like everything that hasn't worked in the other iterations of this game, they've simply taken out of the game, including, might I add, 99% of the equipment. Yeah, the equipment list is, well, that's kind of odd. Big foo dogs in front of that building, kind of exactly what you'd expect in this sort of an environment. An apothecary, interesting. Yeah, there's not a whole bunch of equipment. So we've got a sales kiosk here, where we can buy, well, I would think something if we can get in there. We've got our butcher shop here to sell our animals. We've got a grain shop here. Now I'm going to assume that you buy seed and such there. Perhaps that's where we actually sell it. Now, I don't see a tip point. Well, that's not to say there isn't. Not really, eh? A little advertisement for Vis Software, Visual Imagination Software. Yes, indeed. Alright. You can buy all your seed and sell your harvest. There you go. You can also purchase pesticide and fungicide. And if we open the shop, there we go. And again, it is all controller operated. I'm using the D-pad to scroll down. Insecticide, fungicide, slurry, bales. And you can either buy them or sell them from the silo. Wheat. Oh, we have 1,000 kilos of wheat, barley, rye, and canola. Cool. Alright. So that's the grain shop. Let's quickly run over and see what the butcher shop tells us, shall we? City Butcher. Butcher will buy your animals. Oh, okay. Ooh, $400 for a cow, $80 for a chicken, pigs, and sheep. Sell own pets. Okay, they're livestock, not pets. Oh, you have to face the tractor. Alright, so that's the butcher in the green. What do we got over here? Cattle dealer. Oh. So here we come now. Isn't that the same? 390, 80. Isn't that the same as what we saw at the butcher shop? Odd. Alright, and here, the market is where you sell the produce from your animals, such as, eggs, wool, and milk. Okay. Okay. And eggs, 20 cents a piece. Milk, 30 cents a liter. Wool, $5 a kilogram. Interesting. Now, what else have we got here? We've done all those. We've done him. That seems to be an exit. Okay, that's the way we came in, so I'm going the wrong way. There's a shocker. Nice little village. Oops, almost clipped the sign. And right over here, we have our vehicle shop. You'll notice I'm really chewing through the fuel, and that's one thing I have noticed people have had a lot to comment on. You eat fuel like crazy, man. Alright. So here's our shop, and boy, I was disappointed when I opened this, I gotta admit. So, tractors. We have this guy. $55,000 tractor. That's alright. We have the Lidner Geotrack. So they did get some licensing for $74K. Tells you good information. 102 horse, proper torque, blah 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 blah. Okay. We got the 134, which is 133 horse. We got big Rhino CT. Not too hard to figure out what that is. And this one, unfortunately, doesn't give you over 500 horse. This one doesn't give you the horsepower. There we go. And these are a little more expensive. There's a little time. Oh, that's cool for 10 grand. Very cool. Same thing with the roof, full cab. Oh, there's the old classic Johnny Deere. And then we're back to that. Vehicles, you have two, a harvester and a chipper. Not sure why they call it a chipper, but there you go. Trailers, we get a couple. We get a transport trailer, we get a bale trailer, a water trailer, and a slurry trailer. Cultivating equipment, a plow, cultivator, a seeder, cutting unit, corn picker, syringe, and tank. Front fork, front mower, rear mower, forage wagon, baler. That's it. And that, guys, is the entirety of the vehicle selection. So, yeah, as I said, I was just a little disappointed with that, to say the least. You know? Can I get in? Can I steal you? Can I have you? Oh, it's an actual real object. You can't walk through it. Of course, you also can't use it. Alright, that's okay. We do have a harvester on the farm. Although, oddly enough, I don't think they actually included a header. So, I guess while we're here, we might as well take a little poke around the corner here and go have a look at a field or two. And then that'll probably wrap it up for this episode. So yeah, there is a tutorial mode, and I think basically, I haven't done it, to be honest with you. I don't think at this point I really need to run tutorials on this. Yeah, plow, cultivate, spread your poopensy, and harvest. Your typical, exactly what you need. Okay, this is farmland west. There's also farmland east, obviously, if we go to the other one. And down, have a look here. You can see how much the fields are raised up. Of course, it's so they can get all the different layering in. So, I believe, what do we do? Just drive onto the field. So how much is this field? 130,500. Well, it's a fair-sized field. Give it that. Off-roading. Okay, another fuel stop up there. Which is probably good, because I'm now down to half a tank. I can't get out through there. Let's hope there actually is a way, or we're going to be stuck behind this fence. Oh, lovely. Okay, that's less than desirable. Can I please get out from the other side of this fence? Or is it just going to go on forever? There we go. Oh no, it's still there. Wow. Well, how the heck do they expect you to get to these fields then? If this is all fenced off. There's gotta be an exit. Only I can manage this. There we go. Look. Woohoo! Alright, so there we are. And that is, well, that's kind of that, guys. Ooh, quite a little hitch right there. So I'm going to take this thing back to the farm before I completely run out of gas. And, well, next time around, I'll show you a little bit of farming. Hope you enjoyed our first look at this game. I'm going to, as I said, try and stay in a positive light with it. I mean, why not, right? Oh, good, turned green. I'm still not used to that. Canadian traffic lights only go yellow when they're about to turn red. They don't go yellow when they're about to turn green. So, there you go. Anyway, as I said, hope you enjoyed, guys. If you did, please hit the like button. Leave lots of comments and let me know what you think. Yeah. The other thing I kind of wanted to mention is, as far as it goes, considering they're selling this game on Steam, neither the developer nor the publisher has really bothered to make an appearance in the forums. There's one posted sticky from, I believe, the developer about a black screen that I guess was an issue when they first put the game out. But beyond that, nope, they haven't answered a single question. They haven't said anything about patches, about new content, nothing. So we'll have to see where it goes. But for now, we're going to, as I said, head back to the farm. So let me know what you think down in the comments, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't subscribed already. This is a great time to do so. And it always gives a big tractor roar, like in case you forgot what you were doing, I guess. But there we are. Alright, I'm going to go back to the farm. Take care of each other, folks. This has been Species7, having a look at, oh lordy, Professional Farmer 2017. Take care. Ciao for now.